Good morning, everyone. Today, Lisa and I, we are on the MSC Divina, and we're going to be looking at deck 5, or the Saturno deck. But we're not looking at the cabins. We're going to be looking at the public spaces and show you everything there is to see. Now, we're standing all the way in the front of the ship, in the elevators, okay, and the stairs on this side. But to get to the public spaces, right, reception area, we have to cut through the cabin area. So we're going to do that now and get all the way up to where it's the center atrium. But not all elevators, take you to the places that you want to go. And so that's why I wanted to start all the way at the front so that you can see, well, if you took the front elevators, well, you can get there, but you're going to have to make the walk. Whereas if you took the midship elevators, it would lead you right into the atrium area on deck 5. I hesitate with that because there's actually 4 elevator banks. So I guess we're going to have the forward mid, the aft mid, and the aft. All right, here we are. All right, so this is the center atrium area. This is actually right where you come into the ship, right here, either on this side or that side, depending on how they dock. All right, here is your guest services or reception area. But look at this beautiful atrium, guys. We'll walk up here to the center so you can get a good look at it. Wow, right? They've had a solo act here, whether it's, we've seen a guitarist, and I've seen a saxophone player up here. All right, beautiful area in here, guys. Who would have thought this was a 12-plus-year-old ship? So this is one of the picture studios. Call it the Timeless Studios. Okay. Right there. And here's a map. So for you to get an understanding. So there was elevators and stairs. But there's elevators and stairs. So this is the aft midship stairs and elevators. Moving forward. Here is one of the restaurants. We're going to take a peek around here. Look at the decor in here. Now, because we're up in the Yacht Club, we're not eating here in this main dining room. There's a specific restaurant just for the Yacht Club. So this is literally my first time seeing this. They just washed the floor, so it's a little bit slippery. It does end here. Let's get back here and cut to the other side. By the way, there's a little annex over here. I didn't see it from the outside, but there's another room back here. You can have special events back in here, or if they need it to serve more people, or other things here. It was just a black door on the outside, so it wasn't well labeled, if you will, that this is a separate sort of eating area or an annex. Whether you're wanting to do a meeting or something, or a special group dinner. All right, so let's cut to the other area. Now this is a 2-story restaurant. Here's sort of the middle area. Well, obviously we'll catch up there, which will be on deck 6, but we'll catch that in a later video. Now they're going to be serving breakfast in here, so they're all ready for breakfast. At least getting ready for breakfast. And so there you go. Now, technically, this is the side they want you to enter from. Again, here's the other side of those elevators. Now, here's what's called the Divina bar. Love these big round seating areas. Just awesome. And the other side of the atrium area. The Schwarzkopf crystal steps. This is another gangway area. Again, it was either this side or the complete opposite side here where we came into the ship. We can actually see security stuff in there, right? So just depends on which way they dock. One of your shopping desks. And here's your shore excursion area. So you want to book a shore excursion, you can do that right from here. Here's one of your card kiosks. You have to register your credit card when you get on the ship. Side area, this leads you back to cabins. Okay, see? Cabins are this way. Okay. But we're gonna continue around. And that really is it, right? Because we came out from that side to go to the right to the guest areas. And so that's it. That is all of your deck 5 public spaces. We're in the forward elevators and stairs here on deck 6. There's the stairs. They're very cool looking stairs on the ship. They're sort of open all the way, and it creates a really cool look. But we didn't come here to look at stairs. We came here to look at everything on deck 6. So I'm going to stay to the right. And since we're all the way at the front, we're going to start off with the Pantheon Theater. You look over here to the right here, there is a ladies' room, which is also handicapped accessible. Which you see this theater, guys. What a beautiful entranceway. There's a ramp over here for people with mobility challenges. And this is the main entrance to the theater. Here's where our seating is for the yacht club. Look at this. Right. This is a 12-plus-year-old ship, but it is very, very modern looking. Does not look like it's 12 years old to me. Beautiful stage design. You've got stairs to get up there to the balcony because there's also a very big balcony. If I had to guess, and they're working on a new show, they've got the desk down here for doing controls, so they're dialing in a new show. Look at the lighted steps. digging this. Again, there's a ramp over here to take you down. Just take you all the way so you can see it. All right? So that way there, if you have mobility challenges, you don't have to worry about the steps. And you can park your wheelchair or scooters right here. Still have great views, right? Speaking of views, there's not one pole in the way, is there? Every single seat has great vision. The only poles I see are right here. All the rest of them are all the way at the edges. Wide, clear span. Amazing. All right, so let's move on. We're going to stay to the right here. We're actually going to enter the casino, but beforehand, men's room. So accessible at each access, a handicap bathroom as well. Here's your casino. Let's see if we can get through here without getting in trouble. There's your bar over there. Piazza del Doge. We're just going to stop here. Here's what I call the mid-forward stairs, because there's elevators here, elevators here, elevators here, and elevators here. So it can be confusing because there's 4 elevator banks. So this is the forward mid elevators. Hopefully that makes sense to you. All right, so here is a little. This is the cigar lounge. So there's a dedicated cigar lounge in here, even though it says thank you for not smoking in this area. It's a cigar bar that you can't smoke in, though maybe it's just now, but during open hours, it's okay. It does have a smell in here like people have been smoking in here, but I just kind of find it funny that there's a sign in the cigar bar that says, thanks for not smoking. Maybe not. Maybe you're not allowed to smoke in the cigar lounge now. I don't know. All right, look at this, guys. You have one of your jewelry stores right here. Watches and different things. We'll try to get some video of that at a different day. Some pastries and coffees, and like I'm in a bar, there's drafts and stuff here as well. Let's continue down the right side. I call this the mini mall. The mini mall. Alcohol and tobacco right here. What's really nice about MSC ships, they have these deck plans everywhere, which is really cool. What I do find interesting, at least in a few cents, well, there's your red dot and there's your red dot. That's where we are. Which is back towards the center atrium. There's another one of the kiosks for registering your card. There's another one up here. There's a nice seating area here in the middle. Stairs with the Schwarzkopf crystals. Here is the main excursion desk. The one that was down on 5, even though stuff happens there, it's really meant to be a second reception desk if it's really, really, really busy. But I do believe they use that for excursions and shopping. But here's the main excursion desk. And another kiosk. Elevators and stairs. More shopping over here. Sunglasses and things. Some more watches. Look at this. A little candy store. all kinds of things. And there's also some toys, some Barbies and things. So now we're towards the back of the ship, and there is a restaurant in here. Okay, let's take a look. Now that is not the main entrance. The main entrance is on the other side, but we're sort of cheating because of the video here. This reminds me a little bit about the other restaurant, the layout. You can't go all the way around, only a little bit. Little section is raised, so you have to watch your step. You're coming and going from this section. And a smaller section on this side upstairs here. We saw the downstairs area in an earlier video. Okay, and there's the upstairs. And here's the main reception for the second floor here. Second floor of the restaurant, or deck 6 as it is. Again, the black crab. Didn't show you there. Men's room and women's room right here on this side. Sorry, I forgot to show you the bathrooms. And I forgot to show you the backside of the elevator. Remember, we're right here. So now here's the thing. There's another part of the ship back here on deck 6. We can't get there because the kitchen is in the way. And so what we're going to do, we're going to finish all of this, and then we'll show you what it's like back there. But you can see there's, I'm not going to call it a hidden area, but there are older ships, the design of them, you can't always walk all the way through because the kitchen always seems to be somewhere in the way to prevent you from completely going through. So let's go ahead and finish this side, and then we'll get to the back of the ship and show you that deck 6 all the way back. If you want to book a future cruise, here is your future cruise area. Okay. Another bar out here where you can get some coffee or alcohol. Stairs and elevators. It's the main stairs and elevators here in the atrium. And it was the bar I was talking about. I believe every single bar has got a cappuccino machine. So if you're into coffee, every single bar here will have one. Another kiosk for registering your credit card. Another map. I said MSC is very good about placing a lot of ship maps all around so you don't get lost. Alright, so we saw this from the other side. Nice cool little area. Stay to the right where there's a ramp so you don't have to worry about the stairs. There's a clothing shop. If you need a new handbag, a clutch, or heck, guys, you want a tie? There's a shop here for that as well. Another kiosk for registering your card. Stairs and elevators right there. I almost missed this. Here's sort of the back entrance to the arcade. Right, so that was sort of, we'll go out so we can go in the right way. I just saw it and didn't want to miss it. If you go just a little bit further, morning, you can see it right here, the arcade. Now as arcades go, it's a little bit on the small side. There's just a few games in here. I mean, that's it right there. But there's another arcade up on deck 16. So this is the one on deck 6. So we'll show you one on deck 16 later. There's a set of stairs here that you can get up and down from deck 7 to get down here into the casino. I would say by normal standards of what a lot of cruise ships that people go on, this is a pretty small casino. Okay? But guys, that's it. We have come full circle here. Now, remember, we still have an area of deck 6 to see that's at the other end of the ship. And we can only get there by going up and over. So I'm just going to fast forward this and we'll see you on the other side. He said I could go under. So this is your rear elevators and stairs. Okay, and so you can get here to the Via Rosa, which is another restaurant. Remember, you can't get there from any other spot in the ship on deck 6. So you have to walk through deck 7 to come down to deck 6. Good morning, everybody. They're having a meeting. And so here is your restaurant here at the back of the ship on deck 6. And we'll just go through real quick since they're having a meeting. Very bright in here, which is awesome. Love the rich colors, the golds, oranges. We'll get to the other side. We're going sort of backwards. Normally we stay on the right. And hopefully they're not too upset that I interrupted their meeting. They seem to be okay. Here's the middle area of the seating. Okay. And there's a little seating over here on this side. Okay. Again, don't forget, if you are scheduled to be in this restaurant, you can only get here by coming through the back elevators or stairs, but coming from deck 7 down or 5 up. Okay. So women's restroom on this side. There was a men's restroom on the other side. All right. So that's it. That's your complete tour of deck 6. Let's get up to deck 7. We're on deck 7 with the Apollo deck, and we are all the way in the back of the ship. Here's your elevators and stairs, and we're going to give you a tour of this deck and everything that we can see. There's an outside area to deck 7, but we'll cover that in a different video. So there's a club back here. As you can see, it's called Club Black White. And we'll stay to the right. Under this space, everybody. I just can't get over what this ship looks like being an older ship. There's your stage right there. There's potential dance floor right here. Your bar is over here. Club Black and White. On the complete other side now. You know, a little seat out here if you're waiting to get in. Okay. By the way, there are these digital boards all over the place. If you have questions, you don't want to use your app on your phone, you can come out here to these digital boards. Men's, women, and accessible. Here's your butcher's cut. This is a specialty steak restaurant here on MSC ships. Butcher's cut. If you're looking for a heck of a steak and a nice meal, this is one of the specialty restaurants. Some seating here. Use the The wine cabinets sort of is, I guess you'd call it artwork. They're built into the wall. The kitchen is open to the rest of the restaurant here. You see there's also another entrance over here / exit. But the main one where you would come in is right where we came in at. Okay? Butcher's Cut. This is right where you'd come in. Let's continue. If you forgot your camera or you want a different camera, you can pick up GoPros. They got 13 black here. Not sure if they have any other model, but they do have the 13 black and a few accessories that you can get to go with it. So we're in our photo area. You can look them up here by these little kiosks. It's called the Photo Butler. There's also usually somebody behind this counter. They have the hours posted. These are actually boards that open up, you know, the old school boards that you slide pictures into. So this area will have some of those in there as well. Same with all of these. So during the day, these are all open and the pictures are in there. Okay. Moving forward, La Cantina di Biaccio, right? Cappuccino machine, like I said, everywhere. It's also a bar. Nice place to come out and hang out. You can also have a grand piano sitting back there for a little bit of entertainment. We're getting closer to the midship, so there's an elevator there, but on the other side there's the rest of this elevator bank, which I'm calling this the aft midship, right? So there's 4 elevator banks, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So this is sort of the aft midship set of elevators. In the center atrium area again, we've already seen deck 5 and deck 6. See how it opens all up there. Now here is your MSC merchandise shop. So all things MSC logoed are in there. Of course, it's closed now, but we will get you some videos when they're open. There's Legos in there. I mean, there's all kinds of things in there. See, with looks like a Monopoly set too. So, and of course, here's another bar / coffee shop. It's Cafe Italia. I think this is meant to be more of a coffee shop, actually. But it's also a regular full-fledged bar. You can see all the alcohol behind the cage doors there. Love the wood paneling. Just, really, it's beautiful decor, guys. This is called the Golden Bar or the Golden Club. There's a bar here. There's your sound and booth. There's also a setup for band. Okay, a little dance floor. And we'll keep on to the right here. Men's and ladies' room right there. Great sculpture. Elevators and stairs. Those were your forward, mid elevators and stairs. This is the La Luna piano bar. Each area is very well themed. There's the stairs that lead right down into the casino that I mentioned when we were in the casino. Now we are right up here at the front of the ship, about to go into the theater. I just washed the floor up here too, so I'm gonna be careful. It's very slick, very slippery. There's no ramp here, so if you have accessibility challenges, you are going to want to enter from the deck 6 area, not up here on deck 7. But you can see here's the balcony. And just like downstairs, there's really no sight issues. There are 2 columns here, but the way they are and the way they're situated, this isn't going to block any views except for probably these couple of chairs on either side. But outside of that, there's not an obstruction anywhere in this theater. Is that not awesome? Absolutely awesome. I even like sort of their protective railings. They're all glass. You do have the bars here, but outside of right here, everything else is glass. Up there, it's all glass on those tiers up there, so there's no sight issues. I mean, the only bars right here. We're going to duck underneath this cabling so we can get to the other side. Yeah, just awesome. We'll let you know how the production shows are. Time to circle around and head back down the other side. Right here is the men's room, which is also handicapped accessible, which is right next to the forward elevators and stairs. Again, we're on the other side of the piano bar. You know, just love these large seating areas. Again, what we're calling the forward midship elevators and stairs. Here's the golden jazz bar again. Excuse me. Good morning. Here is your sports bar. And the sports bar has a bowling alley in it. Right? Look at that. So it's more like Candlepin. Right, with the small balls, right? So if you want to bowl, you can bowl. Like a little Vespa, little scooter. It's again your sports bar. You can get in from that end or from here, but since we came in here, I'm going to make sure we don't miss anything, so we're going to go back out the same way we came in. Unfortunately, we can't continue that way. So forces us to go to the left. So if we'd gone out the backside there, we would have been able to continue, but I chose to come back out the same door I went in. That's okay. It's just going to lead us to right here. So we'll just circle around to the other side here. All right, there we go. All right, you can see the bowling alley down there. So this is the exit from the other side. Perfume shop. So if you forgot your fragrance or ran out, you can get all the top brands here. Dior, Chanel, Lancome, get them all in here. The atrium. Love it. Love it, love it. Your aft, midship, elevators and stairs, men's room, and handicapped accessible. There's also one more elevator on this side. That's just a mirror. You can't cut through. So again, your aft, midship, elevators and stairs. 4 elevator banks in the ship. So this is the other side of the bar that's just outside of Butcher's Cut. If you remember when we came in the other door, we showed you this area as well. We walked all the way through. So instead of cutting through, we're going to stay in the main public areas, not cut through the restaurant. Because if you're not eating in Butcher's Cut, this would be the way that you have to go. And to be honest, the main entrance for the Butcher's Cut, I believe, is, again, over here, which we already showed you earlier in this video. In the photo area. Again, we've already seen all of this. Basically, we're heading back to that club that's in the back. We are the black and white club here. Well, we'll go this way. Because technically, this is exactly where we started. Right? Now, this says crew stair. So this is what I'm interested in seeing. So there was that door in Butcher's Cut. But where did it lead to? Because it didn't connect back here, did it? So we're going to backtrack. Because I want to see where that door came out. And if I'm guessing it's right here. So if we went in the door that was on the far side there, right, it comes out here. So you can't continue straight. Does that make sense, everybody? Right? So you're walking on the other side of the ship and you saw that entrance right there to the Butcher's Cut. The only exit is right where we just came in there. So we can't stay to the right of the ship right here. There's a kitchen back here, okay, for the Butcher's Cut. So we end up having to come out this way. Now again, it doesn't really matter unless you're eating in the Butcher's Cut, but if you're walking in the public spaces, no, on deck 7, when you get to that Butcher's Cut door, you got to make a left to come to this side of the ship to get all the way back to the club here, the Black and White Club. Right, there's an entrance. But if you remember, we started on this side of the ship. And we went into the Black and White Club right here. Okay, so that's it. We're going to look at deck 14 today. Deck 14 is the Lido sort of area that would be called on most other ships. The buffet's in the back, there's some pool, but the spa is also up here. Now, here's right where we're standing. We're in the forward elevator banks, right? Here's the stairs, so you really can't go any further this way. Here are the elevators. We'll come back and go out these doors here in just a minute. Now, the spa is over on this end, right? And here's sort of the entry to the spa. Now, there are people in there getting treatment, and so we can't video the spa, but this is where it is at the front on the right side of the ship on deck 14. All right, so let's go see the rest of deck 14. All right, so now this area has a pool in it and a roof, which for the first 4 days has pretty much been closed the entire time. And you can sort of see it right there. That's the roof. Here is what's called the pool shop. Let's say you forgot your bathing suit. You have bathing suits where you want to get something for the kids to play with, or snorkel gear or whatever. It's just all kinds of stuff in here. I also see sunscreen. So the pool shop. Of course, we're in port today, so it's closed. We'll get you some video of that when it's open. But as I was saying, this pool here is mostly been covered But since the weather is really nice today, outside of a bit of the wind, they've actually opened it up and get some sun. We haven't seen much sun so far. We've seen a lot of rain, had a lot of wind, but not a ton of sun. All right, so here is what they call the Aqua Park. This is sort of the center of the ship. A little stage down here. Musicians can perform there. This is sort of where they did their little sail away party. They got a big screen out here as well, as you can see. Got some football going. But this is sort of the main pool, I guess you would call. This area here, all the way up to this red stanchion, is a smoking area. There's a bar. There's one on this side, one on the other side. They also have soft serve and gelato. Gelato. Now, other ships we've been on, you can go in this little door here on the side and then into the buffet right through those two steel doors that you see closed. But they have them closed for a reason. Not sure why, but it's pointing to go this way. So we'll go this way to the buffet. Handicap accessible, men's. We're calling this the aft midship because there's 4 elevator banks, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we started back here. So this is sort of the aft midship, and there's an elevator here, but right when we came in, the rest of the elevators and stairs are right here. Yes, I know it can be a little confusing. We've spoken to a lot of people that feel it's hard to navigate the ship. I think once you get the concept that there's 4 elevator banks, we don't find it hard. We've not been lost, but I know I've spoken to a bunch of people that are like, it's kind of hard to navigate the ship. So here's your buffet. It's lunchtime. MSC Pizza, best pizza at sea. That's our opinion. Our friends that have come on board with us, they've had the pizza too and said the same thing. Oh yeah, you're right, this is the best pizza at sea. We'll show that side when we circle around, but you can see all the different stations here. Drink station. More food. More food down here as well. Another drink station. Third area here. Elevators and stairs. Actually, I got to correct myself. When I was at the last map, I said we had started in the back of the ship. That wasn't true. We had started at the front of the ship. There's another dinner station here. More seating. The buffet and seating area on the ship is very generous. Very, very generous. As you can see, we're actually in the back of the ship. And there's a Carnival ship right there. I'm going to guess it's the Horizon. I honestly don't know.
It did appear like that it said Horizon, but it was hard to tell.
So this part of the buffet technically is for the kids, right? Children's corner, only 3 to 11 years old, and this little thing in there so adults can't go in. But what do? They go in anyway and they jump. Well, I know, if you're going in with your child, I get that, that's fine. But I can't tell you how many adults we've just sat here and watched go in there. This is for the kids only. Adults, we've got plenty of buffet for you. This is for the kids only. So we're going to round about the other side. There's a bar here. Hello, how are you today? You can get up to deck 15 from here if you like, on both sides. I didn't show you the door on the other side, but here's the door. Press the button, go up the stairs, and that'll get you to deck 15 here in the back of the ship. But, and again, you can do it on the other side. I just didn't point it out. Here's your gluten-free corner. So for those that needed gluten-free options, this section here is all gluten-free. And that's the same way every day. Desserts on that side. And drink station right there. We're in Aruba today. That looks like it would be fun to hang out on. I'd love to swim over there, but I know you can't, but. There's a drink station on floor seating. And again, this is the main part of the buffet. We already saw the other side. What I didn't show you, though, this is where a lot of the fresh fruit is, and this is where they actually prepare it. They cut it up and slice and dice here, right? And it's all right there. It doesn't get more fresh than that, guys. Hot dogs, hamburgers, French fries. You get that all right here. And again, normally you would just walk straight, but they have the big doors closed for some reason today. Don't know why. So we'll go over here. That sort of hidden elevator, which I showed you. Ladies and handicap accessible. Remember the other side was men. And here's the stairs and elevators. We'll just turn so again you can see. We are right here. Okay? So we're at the midship aft elevator bank. Why don't we just number them? Like 1, 2, 3, and 4.
That would probably be easier.
1 is the front, 4 is the back.
Yeah, that would probably be easier.
What do you think? We number them that way? Here's the bar on the other side. football on there today. Though, I mean, it's not a live game. It's on ESPN, which is one of the channels that is available here to watch. We didn't show this when we went down the other side, but ladies' room on this side, men's room on that side.
Accessible here.
And again, this is if we're going to number them, 1, 2, 3, and 4. This is elevator 2, also accessible. That big steel door also takes you out to the pool area, but again, I'm not sure why they have them all closed today. So that steel door I was just showing you is right there. Pool with a roof. We're on the other side now. Again, there's a couple hot tubs, 3 of them, plus the pool. It's actually nice to see water in there. It's been so rocky, it rocked the water all out. All right, so again, nice seating area. There's a gentleman over here waiting to serve you a cocktail or an espresso. We have come full circle. We're right back where we started. Over there, remember, and the spa's on this side. We're on deck 15, all the way at the front of the ship. We're going to be calling this elevator 1. There are 4 elevator banks, so 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Now up in the very front here, this is all cabins, and it's part of the Yacht Club. And so the only way up there is through a key card protected door. So if you're not staying in the Yacht Club, you will have no access. Lord knows we've tried over and over and over again. However, we are staying in the Yacht Club, and so we will give you a tour of that at a later time, okay? Just show you the same thing on this side. There's access, but you can only get in with a key card. There's stairs upstairs on both sides, but we'll cover that in a different video. So let's go this way and see the rest of deck 15. It's funny how different this space feels, Lisa, with the roof open.
It is.
Right?
Yeah.
As I said, it's been closed so far for 4 days. So over here, you have a few games. Got a couple ping pong tables, 3 foosball tables, and her. Yes, and she will give you anything you need: the basketballs, volleyballs, paddles, all that fun stuff. Of course,
This is the first time I haven't seen this area completely full of people playing games.
I know. Well, of course, it's been rough weather the past few days. When we were in Jamaica, it was storming. Then we had a day at sea, and it was really storming. And so now this is the first port where the sun is out. It's a beautiful day, and I bet 95, if not 98% of the people on the ship are off the ship. So here we are on deck 15, overlooking the main pool area. You see there's a hot tub there. So there you go. So if you watched our deck 14 tour, we showed you a bit of that down there, but this is what it looks like from up above. We also love the loungers on MSC. They have like little sunshades here at the top, which is kind of neat. Just give you a look back that way. And all right, we'll go down there in a minute. We're just going to sneak in here It's going to be really windy going down that way, but we may have to mute everything. So inside this door, there's men's accessible. Elevators, right? And they give you a access so you understand where we are. We're right here. So we're now in elevator bank number 3 and 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? So there's other places up there. There's clubs up there and some other stuff. We'll cover that in a different video. So you can get up to the clubs and stuff right through the stairs here. Maybe we'll do that when we go on the other side. So this is the kids area. Takes care of the 3s to 11s in this area here. Of course, there are probably people in there with their children, so we will not video in here, okay? But this is how you get to the kids area by elevators, the 3rd set of elevators. You know, Lisa, while we're here, let's just cover that, because I don't think you can get up here from an elevator.
Okay.
I think you have to get, like, right what we're doing right now. So this is the Galaxy Disco, and it says restaurant. Place was thumping last night, let me tell you. Whoa, it's wet, careful.
Gotcha.
Well, Lisa, there does appear to be a set of elevators right here. So we must have missed the access point for those. So you can get up here with a set of elevators. And here's the restaurant side. So club at night, restaurant during the day.
And here's the menu. It says sashimi. Yeah, nice.
Now we came in this door, but before I circle out, God, just love all the seating areas. Here's a little conference room. Each of the chairs has like a little fold-up table, so you can take notes. But this is really sort of a conference center. They had the little thing there, but we'll show you from the other side because I want to make sure I come in and come out the same way, so it's not confusing. And so this is where we came in. That space right there, they call it Sky Stars Conference Room and Library. I'm not sure why they would call it a library. There are no books in here. No books. Maybe they wheel them up.
Maybe.
Who knows? All right. So again, we took a little detour from deck 15. We're up on 16, but this is just sort of a special area. So, all right. So let's go down. I think since we're doing this, we'll go ahead and finish in here. So I guess it's these two elevators that go up stairs to the club, right? This side, ladies and handicapped accessible on this side. Over here, this is the teen club area. You go through this door right here and over through that door and you're in the teen club, which of course, again, is closed. So let's go up to this side of deck 16. There's a lot of fun that happens up on this side. We'll see here if you haven't heard it already. Here's your casino. The other part of the arcade. Here's your prizes. 4,000 tickets for the wireless headphones. It seems to be the biggest prize here. Yeah, it's like, almost looks like a Pac-Man with the dots.
Is that interesting? Yeah.
Let's see where these stairs take us.
I'm guessing it takes us right into the kids area, the teens area.
Yes. Right into the teen club.
Love that.
Yep.
Their little hidden access.
Yep. We love to peer behind all the doors, make sure we're not missing anything. Oh, it's locked. We can't get in there. This is the 4D cinema and Formula Racer. So we'll have to come back and video that at a separate time and show you. Again, and here's the disco slash restaurant. I mean, they call it the disco restaurant. So we were over there just a few minutes ago. So you have access from this side of the ship as well, right? All right, let's go back down. It was a bit of a detour, but sometimes it's easier to catch these things because, I mean, this area is sort of isolated, right? So if I didn't film it now, it's quite possible I could forget to go back. Now, this little pathway here leads to the back of the ship, and it is always a wind tunnel right here. Like even today, we're not moving around. We're in port, as you can see, and we're being pushed from the back. Now on sea days when the ship is moving, wow, you can hardly walk down here. So this area right here is sort of a play area for the kids. Hopefully you can see it through the glare. You get to it from inside the club. There is an outside door here, but oh, it's open today. Normally this is locked. But if you go in here, through those doors is actually the kids' area. But we got some stuff to play on in here.
I love the little playhouse in the bottom of the mushroom.
Right?
Yeah.
It's 2-story.
Yeah.
Nice. There you go. Moving on. Stairs to get up to 16. This is the smoking area, this whole area here. Also a little pool here, as you can see. We're just gonna go to the back of the ship so you can see in the back of the ship. There's stairs to get down to the buffet on either side.
I love those showers.
Yeah, right? Isn't that cool? I've had a musician hanging out here. Not the last couple days, but the first day. Now behind all of this glass is the Yacht Club restaurant, which will take you inside there in just a minute. Show you the other side here. We're going to pause right here. Actually, can we go in the side, Lisa? I'm not sure we can. Yeah, I'm not sure we can. Okay, so access to the restaurant for those who are staying in the Yacht Club is over here. It's sort of tucked behind the bar. There is a set of elevators, obviously, that takes you up here, which we'll show you here in just a minute. Sorry to backtrack, guys. That door right there. Men's, ladies, handicapped accessible. Again, we're right here. This is number 4, elevator bank. All right, we're holding the front 1, 2, 3, 4. You can get up here from the stairs or those elevators. Like I said, this is for Yacht Club members only. Hello, how are y'all doing today? Lisa and I have sat at that table and 2 of these tables over here. And they move us around a little bit every night. But this is the restaurant that is dedicated for the Yacht Club. So if you are staying in the Yacht Club on this ship, your cabins are up front, but the restaurant is in the back. There's today's lunch menu. In fact, what's for lunch today? Here. I showed them, but I can't see anything unless I got my glasses on here. Hold that. Let's see what is for lunch today. Starters have crispy codfish morsels, Chinese dim sum, ooh, chef salad, Gulf soup. Interesting. For the entrees, cavatelli pasta and fresh pacino tomato sauce. Filet of sole, braised short ribs and red wine, and breaded and fried tofu. There's always Caesar salad, penne pasta, and a homemade burger, right? If you want that. For dessert, they have a cheese trolley right there, Lisa. Always, that you can choose different cheeses from there. I'm not sure I'm going to pronounce that right, but it looks like Paris Brest. New York cheesecake, selection of ice creams, chocolate sundae. Ooh, chocolate sundae. Ooh, and different ice creams on a fruit plate. Anyway,
Nice.
so, all right, back outside. We may have to go to lunch
We might have
for
to.
the chocolate sundae. Where were we? Now this pool is for adults only. So if you're on here with the little ones, this is an adult only pool here in the back. Restroom, men and ladies. Anytime you see a wood door like that, it's typically a public area. Now, if you're into water slides, as you see, this is where the water slide ends, right here. It's also, I think, where you go to get to there, right? As you can see, it's currently locked. It'll open today at 3 o'clock. But it also, there's height requirements, right? So I'm assuming this is the entrance. With all the inclement weather that we've had and these little passageways being so windy, I've not actually walked down to this side yet. we were in this area already. I'll just show you, just so you confirm to get your bearings. This is where you access the kids' clubs, right? The teen on this side, the younger ones on that side. You also go up to the disco here, and the library/convention center, if you will. Of course, I've already showed you all that, so. And here's the other side of deck 15 overlooking the main pool. It seems like these days all the incidents and things that happen on ships get into the cruise news. We ourselves last night, in the middle of the night, had to have a helicopter evacuation of a guest who was needing the services of a hospital, something more than the ship's facilities can handle. And believe it or not, the helicopter was hovering right off the side of the ship here, and they whisked that person away right from on top of this deck. I'm not going to walk back over there, but just right. The other side looks just like this, so it was right here, and they up and away they went. It was really interesting to see, to watch. The whole process took about 30 minutes from the time the helicopter got here. Let their tech down off the ship, or onto the ship, I should say. And then he helped prep the patient to be lifted up. So here's the other side of the inside-outside pool area. It's outside today because the roof is retracted, or open, I should say. And this is right where we started. The doors here say Yacht Club only. You don't need a key to get through these doors, so you can get to these elevators and use these elevators if you're not in the Yacht Club, but past that is where it's it's key protected. All right, well, there you go. Hopefully you enjoyed the tour of deck 15. Let us know what your favorite part is. Until we see you on another deck or another ship, be safe.